Okay, so today we will set goals. So you've just taken a post-assessment, or not a post-assessment, but a progress monitoring assessment over mixtures. And we have already taken a post-assessment over physical properties. So what you're going to do is set your goals for today, and we're going to put this in your goal binder. So 4.2a, if you look, that's this. 4.2a, it says you can plan and implement descriptive investigations, including asking well-defined questions, making inferences, and selecting using appropriate equipment or technology to answer your questions. This standard we will start working on next week because you'll actually get to plan your experiment and conduct it and collect data. Okay, this 4.5a, I can measure, compare, and contrast physical properties of matter, including mass, volume, states, which are solid, liquid, and gas, temperature, magnetism, and the ability to sink or float. So what you need to realize is that's everything that we've been doing. So you guys have been working on that, and you took a pre-assessment on it, and you took a progress monitoring assessment, which is in STEM scopes. You're going to base your goal off your pre-assessment. So then there's 4.5b, which is you can compare and contrast a variety of mixtures and including solutions. So what you will do is you will actually take your pre-assessment information, and when you get your pre-assessment back, it will look like this. Now, I didn't want to show whose paper this is, but they're standard. So if you notice, this is 4.5a right here. This is 4.5b, and this is 4.2a. Okay, these numbers right here, that tells me that I got 3 questions out of 4 questions correct on 5.5a. And on this one, I got on 4.5b, I got 3 questions out of 5 questions correct. And on 4.2a, I got 0 out of 3 questions correct, which obviously tells me this is the one I need to work on the most, okay, if this was my paper. So what I will do, and I wish I could have this on both screens, but it's not the way it is. What I would do is I would go back over here and I'll say, okay, on 4.5a, I got 3 out of 4. So I would write 3 out of 4. On 4.5b, I got 3 out of 5. So I write 3 out of 5. And on 4.2a, I got 0 out of 3. Okay? It then tells you on my pre-assessment, I found out that I struggled with these TEKs. If this was my paper, I'm going to put I struggled on 4.2a and 4.5b because 3 out of 5 is 60%. So I want more than 60%. Okay, let me fix that. 3.5b. My goal is my goal would be to make 3 out of 3, which is 100%. You won't always just have 3 questions, but 3 out of 3 on 4.2a by the end of the PBL. Okay. I will know that I have met my goal when I make a 100 on 4.2a. Okay. Now, you don't have to make a 100. Making a 100 does not, I mean, that's great. That can be your goal, but you don't have to make a 100. Okay. So you can set your goal. 80% is saying that you know it well enough. Maybe you misread something, but 80 to 100. Set your goal in between there. And I will, or if it's 0 out of 3, me saying I want to go from getting none wrong to get 100% right, or getting none right to get 100% right, that's a big jump for me. So I may even want to say I want to get 2 out of 3 correct. Okay. And then that would be, and then I would say I will know that I have made that when I get 2 out of 3 correct. Okay. I will do these things. So let's say I'll pay attention in class. I will ask questions and do all assignments. Or maybe you want to come to tutorials. Up to you. Maybe you even want to come to tutorials. Again, these are examples, guys. You can do this however you want, whatever you think. And this part right here, you don't have to worry about that part right now. Okay? So today, I want your goal to be to look at your tests, to identify your weaker standards, set yourself a goal, and then figure out how you're going to get to that goal.